Lord, I'm separated. I'm living life for you. I lay my life down at your feet for your use. Come purify my heart.
Hey my loves, and welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time, hi, my name is Deborah Boms and you're welcome to the channel. Today I'm gonna be going on a date, and I was just like, you know what, let's actually talk about solo dating. If you are someone who always wants to do things, but people are just not on the same timeline as you, then you need to start doing things solo. Okay, so we're going to talk about it. If this is your first time on the channel, again, feel free to subscribe, and let's just get right into the video. So I'm preparing now to go for a movie solo date. I have never in my life seen the movie Barbie. Yes. Yes, I did not see this as a child, neither did I see this as a teenager. So now that I'm seeing like the real life movie, I'm just like, okay, what's the hype about? And I'm like, okay, let me actually see it. And the fact that I'm actually like now into marketing, I'm like, okay, let me see what they're talking about. Let me see if the movie matches the marketing that they've done for this brand or this movie, and try to like get some insight from everything. So yeah, we're going to be doing our makeup. I need my mirror. We're going to be doing our makeup while we talk about solo dating. Okay, so basically I recently really started prioritizing this last year, and to be honest, it has been so good to be able to do things on my own. And to be honest, you might look at it like, oh, she's someone that doesn't have friends, or someone that doesn't like people, but that's just not the case, to be honest. Because with solo dating, it's not like you don't have friends, or it's not like you don't have people that you can go out with, or this is 2023, and most of the people that I will be hanging out with are also like me, who are chasing one thing or another, and everybody is trying to work on themselves. Everybody has a job, everybody is doing one thing or the other, so everybody is going to be on your timeline. You cannot be waiting for people to gain experiences that you really want. So that's why one of the reasons why I actually started going out solo, because I was just like, you know what, at that time I did not even have people to actually go out with, to be honest. When I really started it last year, I did not have as much people I could call and say, oh, let's go out, because I was in Port Harcourt and most of my friends were like in Lagos. So I was just like, you know what, I'm going to go out on my own. And then I just started. Initially it will feel weird initially, to be honest, but now that I've done this a lot of times, I'm just like, easy peasy, I can go out anytime that I want. It has helped me so much. And right now I'm just like, okay, I want to do this, and I'm not thinking, oh, who can I call to do this with? I just go. Like, I'm the one who is making the decisions. If I have to and be like in a gathering where I have friends and everything, fine, I can still go out with my friends, but I don't wait for people now to be able to do things. And to be honest, that is one thing that you need to start doing: gaining experiences on your own. Being solo, let's try to like demystify, or try to like break these myths that we have out there. Like, if she's solo, we'll get into all of that, but if she's solo, it means that she doesn't have friends, or she doesn't like interacting with people. That's a lie. It does not mean that you hate people. It just means that you prioritize yourself to do the things that you want to do despite other people's timelines, because they don't fit into yours. So when you're starting to actually go on dates, there are a couple of things that you might be worried, which is basically some of the things that I was worried about at the same time. And one of them would be, what would people think? I used to think, oh, what would people think? I'm all by myself at a restaurant. Would they think that I'm there to find a man, or would they think that I'm all alone, lonely, single, and depressed? Is that what people are going to think when they see me at a restaurant all by myself? Young girl, that you should be like on a date. That's the standard, right? Everybody will be like, oh, you should be on a date, with a man. Is being single a crime? Are they going to come and beat me at the table because I'm single? On a date, single? No, these things are usually in our heads, if you think about it, to be honest. If you're on a solo date and you go out and you're at a restaurant, nobody's going to come to you, walk up to you, are you alone? Are you depressed? Nobody would do that. To be honest, people do not even care. People are too busy on their dates, and people are too busy working on themselves to even care that, okay, this babe is on her own. Let's say, okay, we are worried about what people will think about us. They are just thinking. They're not coming up to you to tell you. And to be honest, you don't know that they're thinking that. It's all in your head. because to be honest, they might just not be thinking about that. They might even be admiring you because you've dressed up, you've glammed up, and you're stunning, you're looking good, and you're out on a date. They might really not be looking at you and be saying all those things. It's all in your head. Get out of your head. So if you're someone who has always wanted to do this, right, these are the benefits. Number one, I feel like I should have started with the benefits. I'm looking at my script right now and I feel like I should have started with the benefits of solo dating. But anyways, when I started solo dating, yeah, I did it for a couple of reasons. Number one, self-love. The time when I really started going on solo dates, I had just had breakfast. I was like, you know what, I'm a babe. You know what, I'm just that girl, and I'm not just gonna sit and not feel good. So I started going on solo dates, and to be honest, that was the start of my whole journey. What is self-love that these people are talking about? Because I now started seeing a lot of self-love videos when I started going on solo dates, and I was like, okay, what is this self-love thing? It's literally just doing things that make you feel happy, make you feel whole, and taking care of yourself, right? So I started doing all of this and I started going on solo dates. So that is one benefit. It's literally an act of self-love. You don't have to wait for people to take you out on dates. You don't have to wait for people to go on that experience that you've always wanted. You really don't need people to do that. If you love yourself enough, you would prioritize time for yourself, and one of those ways is going on a solo date. Yeah, for me, that was really what kick-started my self-love journey. Like, I had started the self-love journey some months before that breakfast, and when it happened, I was just like, what, I'm gonna level up. I was like, you know what, I am going to level. I'm going to take care of myself so well. I think I already spoke about this. Another thing with solo dating, you get confidence over time. You build confidence because I can tell you for a fact, once you start, you keep doing it, it becomes easy. You don't even need to think too much about it or what are people going to think. Just go. There are people that are going on solo travels year after year, month after month, quarter after quarter, and to be honest, they don't care what people think. They're living their lives. So that's another benefit. So self-love is an act of self-love, and it's also a way to boost your confidence if you really want something like that. Right, so we can go in to talk about some of the things that you might be worried about that you should not be worried about. I would advise that when you want to start, you start with something that is comfortable for you. When I first decided to start going solo, right, I went to a restaurant and I went at a time that I knew that a lot of people would not be there. So I went during the day, not at night for like dinner time. So I went during the day, and to be honest, I think I was the only person in that place, to be honest, and I just had like a really good time. I had good food, and that was it. So if you want to start, you can start with something that you are comfortable with and go at a time that is off peak hours. So personally, I would say I will give you guys like a list of self-love solo date ideas at the end of this video, but to be honest, me now, I'm going to the cinema, and if I'm going to the movies, I know that nobody's looking at me. Everybody's focused on the video. I say video, the movie that we're watching, right? So nobody's even going to think, oh, she's all on her own by herself. Nobody's going to think that. So start with things that would make you comfortable. Go at a time where not a lot of people are there. Go to a place where that if you're in this place, it would not trigger you. So if you are someone who is on a level up journey, or you just came out of a heartbreak or something, and you want to start self-love, don't go to a place where there are a lot of couples at the same time. Let's say like a dinner, like a restaurant dinner type of vibe, because a lot of people there will be on dates, and you don't want to be triggered by that. You might end up feeling even more depressed. So start with things that are comfortable. Go to the movies. I'll give you guys a list of ideas at the end, but start with things that are comfortable for you and not things that would make you even more anxious, if that makes sense. So yeah, another thing now that I wanted to talk about is, let's say you're asking yourself, will I feel weird just going out sitting by myself? Well, yes, you might at the beginning, but again, it gets easier. And like I said, go to a place where there are not a lot of people and you would be fine. Okay, it's all in your head, to be honest. It's all in your head. Nobody's thinking Nobody's thinking what you're thinking, that they're thinking about you. It's all in your head, and you don't know people's thoughts. So stop making these assumptions. There are a couple of things you can do while you're on the date. So if you don't go to the movies, let's say you go to a restaurant, you go for lunch, you go to a coffee shop, whatever, you can listen to a podcast, you can listen to movies, you can take your laptop. If you work from home, you can work in a different space, but just spending time with yourself outside of your home. You can actually still do like solo dates at home, like a movie night, but if you're outside, just try to occupy yourself with something or do something that has a lot of activities in it so that you don't feel bored, which is the next thing. Now you might be thinking, oh, I'm gonna feel so bored, I'm all by myself. And to be honest, yeah, you might. So that's why you need to figure out what you can do, right? Do things that will get you occupied, right? Don't let your anxiety ruin things for you. You start, I promise you, if you start, it gets easier. When you're actually going out, it would be best to be very much alert. So if you are a female and you want to start going solo, doing things solo, you need to be safety conscious. Right? Again, we are in a world where not everybody is kind. So you need to be very much aware of where you are. Be very much aware of your surrounding. Be very much self-conscious. No, not self-conscious. Environment conscious. Be very conscious of your environment and be present. Okay, it's a solo date. Try to scan your environment. Go to a place where you know that it's safe. If you're in an Uber or a taxi, always be vigilant. It's not the time to always be on your phone 24/7, right? You need to be very conscious of your environment and be aware of what is going on around you, so that if anything happens, you can sprint, you can just like be able to react fast in a safe way at the same time. So if you're going out at night, please be very much careful. Go at a time that you can leave the place early. Not that you're going on a solo date and you're coming back by 12 a.m. No. So go at a time that is convenient and safe at the same time. If you're worried that you might not just enjoy your company, let's say you don't know what to do, you're not sure if you just enjoy it, just try it. This is a good way to actually start getting to learn about yourself, because if you're going on solo travel, if you're traveling solo, you get to see like, oh, this is something that I like. Oh, I like this activity. Oh, I don't like this activity. I like this food. I tried this food. It was really nice. I would go back here again because I loved it. You get to learn things about yourself, and you actually just gain experience, which is so important, because this life is one and you need to gain as much experience as you can. Okay, so now let's just get into some of the solo day ideas that you can do while you are on your self-love journey, or you just want to go solo, do something solo. So the first thing that I would say is go to the movies, which is what I'm doing today. I'm going to see Barbie. Like I said, I have not seen that movie. I've not seen Barbie before, and apparently I talked to you guys on my story about it, and you guys were like, no way, we love you, but there's no way you have not watched Barbie. And I'm like, I have not. So you can go to the movies. It is such a different experience, to be honest. Going to the movies is such a different experience. It's not the same as watching a movie at your house, even though I love the comfort of my bed, but it's just different. Guys, sorry, I need to do my brows off camera and come back. So I am back. Next up, you can go for dinner, you can go for lunch, you can go for brunch, you can go for a coffee date. Again, if you work from home, or if you are a creator, you work for yourself, you can actually just go to a coffee store and just decide to work there on that day. Read a book, whatever it is you like to do, you can take it there, do that. You can plan YouTube videos outdoor. You can just change your environment. To be honest, if you change your environment, you can actually get inspired. If you are someone who is having like a creator's block, you can decide to go on a solo date and then just brainstorm ideas in that different environment. You will be surprised that you will come up with so many good ideas just by changing your environment. So you can think about that and you can go for that. So the next thing that I want to say is you can book like a floral arrangement class. Personally, I've really started loving getting flowers, and that's another thing. You can actually start getting flowers for yourself. You don't have to wait for someone to get you flowers. Okay, get yourself flowers if it's something that you really want, and basically start treating yourself the way you want to be treated, and do things for yourself. Don't wait for someone to do it for you, because if you're waiting, trust me, you might wait for a long time. So you need to start doing things that you really want for yourself. You can book like a floral arrangement class, where you learn how to basically arrange flowers, and it's a new experience. You would love it if you are, like trying to gain new experiences. If I find a class, trust me, that is something that I would love to go into to see and learn, because I actually like look at things online on how to take care of your flowers, things like that. But if I actually get like a physical class, that would be different, so much different. So you can do that and see how that works for you. You can go on like a Pilates class, like anything that gets you to stretch your body. You can just do that. So if you book like a Pilates class for just one session, you see how it is, you'll figure that out. Okay, this helped me to distress, this helped me to feel better today, and I can actually keep doing this. So again, it's all about learning about yourself and doing things that you would not usually do, and then finding that okay, this actually helped me to distress, helps me to get better, feel better, less anxiety, and all of that. You can also do like a spa, what's it called now? You can do like a spa date. Let's say you are feeling stressed, you're feeling anxious, you're waiting on something, you're waiting on God for something, and you're just, a little bit of worried, you're having this anxiety. Go and book yourself a spa date. Okay, let me do my lips and I'll be back. Book like a facial just to, refresh your skin. Okay, it doesn't have to be anything too deep. You can just refresh your skin, to be honest. Then, steam your face, get all the impurities out, and you feel fresh, you feel brand new. These are just some ideas. Let me know which ones are already, standing out to you. If you're in a place where you have museums, you can definitely try to go to a museum and just see art if that is your interest. At the same time, you can go see art, get inspired if you're an artist and things like that. Since I'm going to see Barbie, I'm going to be using some pink lip gloss, which I barely do, but I'm not wearing anything pink today, so let me just have like a touch of pink. Barbie. You can go on a shopping spree, do like some retail therapy. If you are feeling low, shopping helps to boost your mood. So if you're feeling low, you can definitely try to go like on a shopping spree. Maybe not spend so much, but just buy something that you've always wanted, or just take yourself out and just get like something that you've always wanted, like a treat. Or if you've been on a healthy diet and you've been like craving something sweet all of a sudden, do that. It's an act of self-love. You can book like a staycation at a hotel or like a resort. Just go there for the weekend and go there on Friday, you're coming back by Sunday evening, and just a new experience. You receive fresh breeze from the sea, or there's a pool or something, and you just go there and relax. These are some of the things that you can do. Again, like I said, you can get yourself flowers. In addition to like going for a spa or going for like a facial, you can go for a manicure, pedicure. Go let them scrub your feet, let them make your feet feel smooth again. Give you like a proper manicure, a proper pedicure. It's self-love, it's self-care. Do all these things and you're literally investing in yourself. Said if you are someone who's on a budget, how about you go for like a picnic, go to a park, prepare like some homemade snacks that you can do by yourself, or you can make like a wrap. I think I've gone beyond with this highlighter. So you can make like some snacks for yourself, make like some food. If you love reading, go with some books, spread like a duvet on the ground. You would find people also there at the park, and you can just spend time with yourself. Again, with all these things, you can meet people who are actually doing the same thing as you and have the same interests as you, because when you go out, you would see people who, let's say you're going to, I don't know, the museum, you can find like people who are interested in art. You can get to network, you can get to connect, and all these are just benefits of doing these things. So again, the last thing that I would say is an idea for a solo date is, how about you do like a self-care night? You have all your shower routine, you have all your scrubs, your body butter, you have your sheet mask, you have skincare, you have so many things that you can do just to feel good at home if you're on a budget at the same time. And then after that, you can just treat yourself to a nice meal. You can cook like a nice dinner for yourself. Try something new that you've never tried before. Get a recipe online and try that, and if that works for you, fine. You cook a nice meal, and then once you're done with your self-care night and you've cooked your nice meal, and then you can just have like a movie night indoors. Turn off the lights if you have like neon lights, or the sunset lamp, whatever it is. You can just, create a new ambience and watch a nice movie on Netflix or whatever you use, and just, chill at home and just relax. And this is a way of creating time for yourself. That is pretty much it about this whole solo date thing, and I'm done with my makeup right now, so I'm just gonna do like the final touches and we will be heading out. Okay, I don't know if I'm the only one who hates curling their wigs. I think I've done a good job with this one compared to this side. This is the side that I need to curl, but I've done this side. I just feel like I never get it right. I don't know. Oh my god, look at that. Okay, so I'm not that bad at it. That's not bad. This side is done. Okay, so I think I've done a pretty good job with the hair. I think I'm ready to do like my outfit. What do you guys think? Looks so pretty. Come on now. So we have jewelry on. My ring is from Davana Jewelry. This bracelet is from my mom. This one as well is from my mom. This is Davana Jewelry. Earrings are from my mom. Necklace from my mom. So what is in my bag? I packed some chips. I was supposed to make like a protein wrap, like with chicken and eggs and everything, but I'm already late, so I just have my Sensations wrap here. Not wrap, sorry, that's chips. I have my tripod just in case I want to take pictures outside. I don't know if I will, but if I want to, I have my tripod there to help me. I packed fruits as well, because tell me why at these the last time that I went to the cinema, this particular cinema, the popcorn was stale, and I was just like, what is this? Like, if I want to eat popcorn, let me be crunching something, but it was just stale, and I was just like, you know what, no, I'm not doing that today. So I'm packing my own things that I want to eat at the movies. And then I have my 1 liter water tracker here, and I think that is pretty much what is in my bag. I'm going to be using the Prada Paradox, as well as this one by Carolina Herrera. Guys, I'm supposed to be filming for TikTok at the same time. How do I do this? How do I split myself? How do I split myself? Anyways. So this shirt, you guys know this shirt's from Shein. This is what I'm going to be wearing. But you guys remember these slippers that I got from Shein? That's what I'm going to be wearing today. So this is the full outfit. So this is the outfit, this is the shirt. This is what we're looking like. Okay, so I finally got to the venue, and I had already booked my ticket online, so I didn't have to wait in line or anything. I just had to scan it, and I started heading up to go see the movie, right? So this movie, yeah, I would say it's like maybe a 7 out of a 10. To be honest, it was really nice. I enjoyed it. I think we were like 99% females in this hall, but yeah, so the movie started after their numerous ads, which I was just so fed up with. But yeah, it started. It was really nice, to be honest. I would recommend it. If you're a girl, you can watch it. Nothing too deep, to be honest, but it was just really nice to watch. And yeah, I really now understand the whole marketing that they did for it. And yeah, so the movie ended. I headed out of the cinema and just took a walk around the area, and also walked around the park. And yeah, that was pretty much my day, and I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section about the whole video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.